What is going on, everybody? We are on our way to Deerfield Country Club here in Weston, West Virginia. As you know, I play this course most times whenever I'm filming my YouTube videos. It's just super convenient for filming. It's never usually too packed. It's not the closest course to my house, but it's the best for doing the golf content. We're going to be filming pretty quick today. We're going to try to beat the rain. We're playing 9 holes. Playing solo today. My wife wasn't able to come with me, but with that being said, we're just going to play quick, but play serious. See if we can't shoot a good score. I can tell that it has definitely already rained here a little bit. The radar is being kind of wonky. It's going back and forth saying rain, no rain. So we're just going to try it, see how it goes. But playing by myself, I should be able to do this pretty quickly while also getting a good video. But there is definitely water on the road. So, one, I hope the course is open. Maybe should have called before I drove up here. But there's definitely going to be water on the course, so everything's going to be playing kind of longer than usual today. Shouldn't be too bad though. Luckily, one thing with this course is there's not a lot of elevation change, so should be able to just club up and send it. Okay, just made a pit stop real quick. Had to stop at GoMart and get the essentials for this golf round. Got me a couple bottles of water, got me a protein bar, pepperoni roll. I know that a lot of people who watch my videos definitely aren't from West Virginia. So if you don't know what a pepperoni roll is, it's exactly what it sounds like. This is a pepperoni roll, and it's exactly how it sounds. It's a big old thing of bread stuffed full of pepperoni, and there's different types of them. You can get them with cheese and other things inside, and people home make them with a bunch of different stuff inside of them. But Brunzio's pepperoni rolls, you can find them in West Virginia. They are some of my personal favorite. We're pulling into the golf course now. I see people out on the course, so they're definitely open. And it don't look too awful wet up here. We are up here on the first tee box now. It is raining a little bit. It's just sprinkling right now, so we're going to try to get out here and get this drive off the tee box. Well, that was not ideal. We sent the ball down the right side of the opening, ended up catching a limb and kicked it backward and left. I mean, we're in the fairway, but we didn't even clear the women's tees, so have a long shot in. This is a par 5, so hopefully we can make up for it. That could have been better, but could have been worse as well. I pulled that so far left. That might be so good. No break. Shot an 8 on the first hole. Being 3 over through 1 is not exactly how we wanted to be starting out, but with this being said, this is the first actual round of golf I've played in like a week or better. I've just been chipping every single day, which, you know, if you watch my channel, I literally chip every day. I guess that's why my chip was probably the only good shot I hit there. Low stinger, center fairway. Go. Go. Left it short. things are not exactly looking the brightest right now. I'm 6 over through 2. A hole that looked like it had par rode over it all day turned into a 7. Hit a perfect center fairway drive. It was a low stinger, but made it up there, center fairway. Then I chunked my P wedge. It left my 60-degree short. I had all the green to work with, and I left that short. And then the elusive 3-putt. So I think that's right. Driver, pitching wedge, 60-degree, 60-degree again, and then putt. Yep, 7. So 6 over through 2. I'm gonna stop and get me a little drink of White Monster here. Maybe a little smack on the pep roll. A little smack on the old West Virginia pepperoni roll. Just a big roll, cheese and pepperoni. Pretty good. We've got a chance to get up and down here for par. I hit my 6-iron there, and that's usually like the perfect club from that distance, but everything is so wet out here and the air is so dense and damp that it just killed it. I think it just rolled right off the back. Okay, so had a bit of a mishap. My phone did just not record my putting there. When I got up to the green, I was right on the edge of the green. On the fringe, I ended up putting it. I 2-putt, so I was in for 6 right there. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. I set my tripod up, clicked record. I don't know if I got a call or notification, something. I don't know. But regardless, in for 6 on that hole. So we are 8 over through 3. That's not good. Had 2 holes in a row, great drives. Looked like they was going to be pars right from the tee, and just blew them up. So hopefully we can get one here. Got another par 4. Put that one right into the trees on the right side of the tee box. Luckily it came out, just didn't come out very far. So we still have, like, honestly a 3-wood in, but I'm not good at hitting my 3-wood, so I'm going to hit a hybrid. That'll play. That's definitely over the green. Oh, you got to give it a chance. Got to give it a chance, Levi. Once again, another 7 there. I almost feel like I'm lucky to be able to get away with 7 on that hole after smacking it into the trees and only getting like 30 yards off the tee box on the first shot. And then a couple duffed shots that I don't even know what happened. So honestly, just glad that hole's over with. But this round is looking very atrocious today. 8-7, 6-7. I'm sorry. We're having to play up a set of tees on this hole on hole 5. The regular tees are either under construction. They have them marked off. I don't know what's going on. But it is super muddy over there. That might be why they have them marked off. Don't bother me, though. Get to play up a set of tees, so might give us a better chance. Okay, I can see my ball all the way back in there in the woods, but there's no way I'm playing it, so I'm just going to take an unplayable drop right here. So that's dropping 2, hitting 3. I mean, if we get up and down from, 120 yards out, might just make a par. Honestly, that's about as good as we can ask for. For a guy who chips every single day, you cannot tell I chip every single day. That's terrible. 10 feet short. Oh, sit down. It's just terrible. Oh my God. Okay, we need to readjust here for a second. It's humid out here. I'm burning up. Everything's just wet and yicky and sticky, and y'all know the feeling. You know what I'm talking about. Got an 8 there, so we're 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh my God. I might as well throw the towel in now. We are 15 over through 5. That is absolutely terrible. That is absolutely terrible. You know what's not terrible though? This pep roll. Fun fact, this is the first solo golf round I have played in I don't know when. I don't even remember the last time I played a solo round of golf without my wife or without some of my buddies or anything. It's peaceful in one hand, but filming, it's kind of chaotic. That's another thing. This is the first time I've filmed solo, obviously, and not a fan. Feel like I'm focusing more on the filming aspect than I am of my game. When I'm lining up over my ball, I'm in my head, I'm thinking about if the camera angle's right and if it can see me good. So obviously my head's not really in the game right now. So that's going to be a little something to get used to. With that being said, if you are this far in the video and you like what you see, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share with a friend. Also, big news, I just want to say thanks to everybody. We just hit 1,000 followers on Facebook, which is astronomical to me. It might not mean much to anybody else, but to me that's awesome. You know, whenever I wanted to try this whole golf content creating thing, I never thought I'd get 100 followers, let alone 1,000. And it's still climbing up a little bit. So thank you all very, very much. If you watch my short form content on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts, make sure you hop over here to the YouTube channel and subscribe on here as well. You get the full form videos, all the details, the setting, talking, laughing, having fun, that you just don't get in the short form content. So make sure you sub here on YouTube. But 1,000 followers, that's crazy. And I started last month. I started at like a week into May was whenever I started creating videos. And honestly, I was stuck at like 100 to 200 followers forever. And then slowly it started climbing. And then over these past like 3 or 4 days, I've got like 400 followers on Facebook in like 3 or 4 days, which is just insane. Once again, might not mean much to anybody, but it means the world to me. Everything y'all do, watching, following, helps me out big time, and I just want to say I appreciate it. Oh my God, that almost went in. Chance Taylor, check that out, baby. Hold up. Okay, we have our first par putt of the day. Put that one to, it's about 8 feet. 8 feet's what we're looking at here. Come on, baby. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? That hit the lip and just rolled right around. Bogey. What a terrible, terrible way to miss that putt. I'd have rather blew it right past the hole than for it to just hit the hole, ride the edge, and pop out an inch from the hole. But that's the first bogey of the day, so there is a positive to take out of that. It's kind of sad. Once I drop my pencil. That's not kind of sad, it's really sad. But that's the first bogey of the day. It's the best hole we've had. So we're currently 16 over through 6 holes. That's just absolutely atrocious, and there is no need for any of that nonsense. It's safe to say this is some of the worst golf I've played this summer, which is kind of crazy because I think I've only put 1 ball OB so far. It's just been my chipping and my putting. I just can't get on the green and can't get the ball in the damn hole. So it's kind of a good but bad thing when you think about it. It's like, it's good that I'm not hitting balls OB, but it's bad that I suck so much that even with my balls in play, I'm still shooting 8s and 7s. I don't know. But we're on hole 6 here. It is a 400-yard par 4, straight as an arrow. You just got a really, really narrow section, trees right and trees left. So try to get after this one. I parred this one last time I was here, so maybe again. I slipped like crazy on that one. My back foot almost went out from under me. But with that being said, it made it in the fairway, just not very far. That's the perfect little layup there because we got water right over that hump. Got about, I don't know, 80 yards to the pin. Short is the only thing that's dead here. You're good if you go long, good if you're left, right. Just cannot be short. So going to try to flight a pretty full 60 degree over there. We got a lot of green to work with in the back. We got a front pin, so we can land it long. We'll be fine. So you know how I said we couldn't be short here? Well, we was short, but we did clear the creek. I should have specified that. It's not like there's a big lake right here in front of the screen. There's just about a 3-foot wide creek we had to worry about. And then you got 30 yards of more fairway before you get to the green. We landed right in that little 30-yard patch. So got a little pitch shot up on here about, like I said, 25, 30 yards. And I skated it right across the green. I'm not gonna lie, filming by yourself and playing golf is a lot harder than I thought it was. Like I said, I'm focused way more on the whole camera angle and all that stuff while I'm hitting my shots than I am focused on the shot itself, and it is showing big time. And wouldn't you know it, we are in for another 7. I need a protein bar. I'm just sad. My feelings are just hurt right now. This is one of the worst rounds of golf I have played. I have no touch with the putter right now. That's the big thing. I've probably 3-putt every hole except that par 3. I'll have to go back and watch, but the wand is not working. The wand is broken right now. On the bright side, there's like nobody here on the course right now, so I can just sit here, chill, eat my protein bar, contemplate quitting golf altogether. Pretty good time. Got some people in my fairway up here, so I'm just waiting on them to move. Topped that 5-iron all sorts of badly. I almost stuck it in the ground. I topped it so bad. But luckily, it's still up, still playable. Got a straight look at the green from where I'm at. Just got to capitalize on it. I'm not satisfied nor happy with any of the golf I've played today. But I'm on the golf course, so can't be too mad. Go. Go. Come back. Come back. That's right. Well, going into the 9th and final hole here, just wanted to talk for a minute. What did I get on that? An 8. Nice. One, I want to apologize to everybody watching for how terrible I've played today. However, we're out on the golf course and we're having fun regardless. But I have learned something today. Filming and playing by yourself is way more difficult than it looks, because you're getting your camera set up every single shot you take. And then while you're hitting the ball, you're thinking, man, I hope my camera angle's good. I hope you can see the ball flight. I hope you can see the green, whatever. So it's definitely been a learning experience, and I'm going to try to have somebody with me to film more often now. But I need to get good at the solo filming. But with that being said, we are like 22 over or something. It's just astronomically terrible. I'm in shambles. So haven't got a par all day. I would love to par this 9th hole par 3 here. Another big issue I've ran into today is the length, as far as everything is playing so much longer than it usually is. And that has really been messing with me. I've even clubbed up and still fell short. For example, this next par 3, I usually hit a 7-iron off the tee box. That is the perfect club to put at center green. And I honestly don't know what to hit here. You know, I'd like to be able to think just club to 6, but I might even hit 5-iron here because everything is playing so long today. So that has also threw me way off my game. Not that I'm a good golfer by no means, but 22 over through 8 holes is not me. You know, I usually shoot, you know, in the mid-teens over in 9 holes, which is still bad, but like today's bad. This is one for the Guinness World Record books as the worst round of golf ever played at Deerfield Country Club. Okay, have a good wedge shot at it. Well, like I said many a times, it is hot out there. So as soon as I finished that hole, I got into the AC. I really hope the video got my final putt on the 9th hole. I didn't even think about adjusting the camera. I chipped off that little bank and left me about 10 foot or so. I just walked up, putted it, and drained it. I just hope that the video got the angle of me putting that. But regardless, shot a bogey on that hole. Had no pars today. So once again, just a very rough day on the course. Everything was playing so long, and I just could not get it figured out. There was no wind. Just everything was wet. The air feels dense, and it just translated to my game today. But with that being said, it was super fun to get out on the course, work on my game a little bit, and obviously my game needs a lot more work. We ended up shooting a absolutely ridiculous 23 over on 9 holes. Shot a 59. That's pace to shoot 118. Just absolutely absurd. One of the single worst games I've ever played since I started golf, not just this year. It was just terrible. And the crazy part about it is that I wasn't hitting balls OB. You know, I kept every ball in play except maybe one or two. I'll have to go back and watch the video, but it's in the video, the balls I hit out of bounds. I took an unplayable in 5, and actually that might have been the only one. I'll have to go back and look, but it might have just been one ball OB. I just could not get the ball on the green, and then once it was on the green, I could not get the ball in the hole to save my life. But with that being said, make sure you stay tuned, hit like, hit comment, hit subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. I'm going to do a video on YouTube every single week. That way we always have long form content. And if you like the content I put out, make sure you follow me on all platforms: Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. With that being said, thank you very, very much for watching. Until next time, Levi Cochran Golf out. Peace.